Hi everybody and welcome to this episode of Beth's Best. Today we are at the Villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. We are in a one bedroom with a standard view. This is room 1426. Let's check it out. Your home for Disney room tours, guides, and reviews. Hit subscribe and the bell. Welcome to the one bedroom villa at the Villas for Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. That is definitely a mouthful. Again, this is room 1426 with a standard view. I've got the door behind me, and coming into the villa, you walk straight into a hallway and you have really a couple of choices. So you can go left and head to the split bathroom, which you're gonna see in a minute, and you're gonna have the washer, dryer, and some closet space here. You can go right, which is the door to the lock-off for a studio. So if you book this as a 2-bedroom lock-off, that's where your studio villa is going to be. If you want to see a tour of a studio here at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort Villas, I will put the links to that above and below, or you can go straight and head into the kitchen. So let's check out the kitchen first. The kitchen is one of the standout features here of these one-bedroom villas. You've got granite countertops really throughout the unit here. You've got a bunch of nice features. So you've got kind of a built-in look with your dishwasher. Your fridge also is covered to look like your cabinetry. It's a very sleek, very high-end look. They even give you this little extra area over here for if you are going to be here for a while and you want to have wine and things like that, or just extra storage space. This is a nice little spot. And they give you all of the cups and utensils and things like that you're going to need when you are in a one bedroom. So you don't need to worry about bringing any of that kind of stuff if you plan to do any light cooking here in the villas. You're going to have your standard one bedroom amenities. So you're going to have a stove, a microwave, a toaster oven. I already mentioned the fridge and the dishwasher. Plenty of pots, pans, things like that. You're gonna have a full coffee pot. Now, one of the nice things about this room, it is open up, the kitchen is opened up to the living room area, which you'll see in a second, but I love the banquette. It's a really nice feature. You could easily fit a whole bunch of people. So this villa, being a one bedroom just by itself, is gonna sleep 5, and if you get the lock off with the studio is going to sleep another up to 5 people. So realistically, you could have up to 10 people in here. I think 10 might be pushing it around the banquette, but you could probably fit most of them in there if you really wanted to. So now I want to show you the living room area of the villa. Welcome to the living room. This is a really lovely area. As I said, it's open to the kitchen, which has a really nice, spacious feeling. This is a pretty large one bedroom. They are one of the larger villas on property, so it's no surprise that they feel spacious. But when you add the square footage along with the special enhancements, I guess I'll call them. So you've got coffered ceilings here, which is the same thing you see in the studio. So that extra ceiling height does make it feel even bigger, which is really lovely. And they've done a very nice job with all the details. This is going to pull out into a queen size bed. So if you have additional guests in this room, you're going to have 2 people here. You've also got a drop down twin sleeper underneath the TV, which I'll show you in a minute. Not too much in the way of storage in this room. You do have a couple of small drawers here for whoever's sleeping in here, but you do have in the hallway, which I'll show you towards the end of the video, some storage space there. This little ottoman also opens up. You've got a little bit of space in there, but not too much. I love all of the details here. Some people think that the Grand Floridian is stuffy, and I can totally get if that's you, if you feel that way, but I personally really enjoy the theme of the resort. I like resorts with a strong theme, and this certainly does have that. Lots of cute details here. So you've got like the signed portraits, the silhouette of Mickey and Minnie, which is really lovely. Lots of Mary Poppins details here. Over my shoulder, you've got the plates with the Grand Floridian monogram on it. It's just a really nice, consistent theming throughout the room. We do have doors to our massive balcony, both here and in the master bedroom area. Let's next show you the TV with the drop down. Here it is. I have to say the TV is a little bit disappointing. I did talk about this again in the studio review that I did. They have not replaced the TVs here. So this resort was opened in 2013, hasn't been updated yet. I'm sure it is on Disney's to-do list for a soft goods refurb. So if you're a DVC member and you don't already know, Disney has what they have hard and soft goods refurbishments. And in theory, it's supposed to be every 5 years, a soft good, every 10 years, a hard good refurb at a resort. But if you are a DVC member for any amount of time, you will know that Disney does not actually stick to that. And it usually ends up being somewhere around 7-8 years between a refurb cycle. So this resort is absolutely due. It was due in 2020 for a soft good refurb. So I'm hoping that they're going to address the TV because it is definitely on the small side. But, you know, you don't come to Disney World to watch TV, right? Then again, I might regret that in a minute when we talk about the master bathroom. So hold that thought, okay? But, you know, just make a note. It's not massive, but this is a really cute drop-down twin sleeper. It does have that Mary Poppins detail, which is just adorable. And now we're gonna head into the master bedroom. Welcome to the master bedroom. Now, this room feels absolutely massive. As I said before, this is a large room, but this master in particular feels really, really good and spacious. You've got windows basically the entire side of the room, which is your door to the balcony, which is shared with the living room. Really, really nice, light, bright room, but let's get into the details. They give you this comfy little chair here for putting on your shoes in the morning. Nice big king size bed here. You do have mismatched end tables, but at least you've got end tables. You guys know how I feel about not giving everybody an end table or a nightstand on your side of the bed, right? So, okay, at least they gave us something. Speaking of which, on that note, let's talk about USB plugs. As I said a minute ago, this is an older resort. They have not done any soft or hard good refurb here. So I have found 0 USB plugs in this room, just traditional American outlets. So make sure that you bring your plugs, your actual adapter with you for your devices, okay? Because otherwise you're gonna be in trouble, all right? Don't forget. So you've just got 2 nightstands. That side has a little bit of storage in it, which is great, but the bulk of the storage in this room is actually across from the bed underneath the TV. So let's go there next. So here is the bulk of the storage in the master. We've got a whole bunch of drawers, not super deep, but there's a whole bunch of them. There's, looks like 9, and they all open, which is lovely. Again, just a smaller, what is that gonna be? Maybe a 40-inch TV, not huge, but again, we're not here to watch TV, but I might regret saying that. So this is our desk area. Not sure how much work you're doing while you're here, but you do have a desk. And then the last feature of this room before we head into the split bathroom, which is actually really lovely. But before we head in there, I want to point out the walk-in closet. So we're gonna go there now. Massive walk-in closet, tons of hanging space. You've also got a safe in here and a luggage rack. I love the fact that you can just wheel your bags right in here and you can shut the door and not look at them for the rest of your vacation, which is lovely. Now let's talk about really the crowning jewel of this room, which is going to be the bathroom. Let's head there now. Okay, so like all of the 1 bedrooms, they're going to have a split bathroom. Actually, not all of the one bedrooms. Okay, most of the one bedrooms. There are exceptions to that. The exception would be Kidani and Bay Lake. There might be others, but those are the two that immediately come to my mind. If you want to check out either of those one bedroom villas at Kidani or Bay Lake, I'll link them above and below. But back to where we are, which is at the Villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. Now, this is a split bathroom like most of the others, except for the two I just mentioned. Now, we've got ourselves a sink area, really nice granite, same granite that we saw in the kitchen, right? Little bit of storage here. Now, you do have the TV in the mirror, which is the exception to the you don't go to Disney to watch TV, because when there's one in your bathroom mirror, like, I'm sorry, but you kind of have to watch the TV while you're either getting ready in the morning or decompressing and getting ready for bed. I don't know, you do you. But at some point, you're gonna wanna watch that baby because it's just too cute not to. And then across the way, we have this lovely soaker tub. They got rid of, starting with this resort, they no longer put in the whirlpool, kind of old school soaker tubs. Now they're using air bubble tubs. So that means that instead of those jets, they're just little bubbles that come up from the bottom of the tub. They are supposedly much easier to clean and a lot more sanitary. So I totally get why Disney made that change. The tub is absolutely lovely. Super excited about that. And again, you've got nice subway tile, which we're going to see in the other half of the bathroom, which is hiding right behind, if I can open it, right behind this pocket door. So this door behind me is going to lead out to that hallway area. We're going to make a big circle and head back to the front of the room where we started. But this is going to have a full-length mirror on it, which is really great for getting ready. If anybody's sleeping in that main living room area, you can just shut the pocket door between the two bathrooms, and then they have their own private entrance. It's really very convenient. Now you've got the granite countertops, again, that we have seen. You do have some decent storage in here, only the one sink, but what are you gonna do? Overall, it's a very nice, very spacious bathroom. The floor space is huge. And speaking of huge, the shower in this room is just absolutely insane. Let me show you that now. This shower is absolutely massive. Can you hear the echo, 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 echo? It's just so huge. You've got two shower heads, you've got a traditional lawn shower head, and then you've also got the rainfall shower head. You've got the subway tiles that we've seen throughout the room. Speaking of tiles, you've also got really nice marble accents, and also the floor tiles are mosaic marble as well, if you care. So it's a really nice, very upscale, very high-end look, which is what you are for sure expecting when you're staying at the Grand Floridian, either the resort or the villa's side. Now let's head out the door and back into the hallway so I can show you the storage and the washer and dryer. So now we're making a full circle. We came out the side of the bathroom, and now we are in the hallway where we started. The door to enter the room is right here on my left, but in front of me is a bank of cabinetry. You've got 3 sets of doors. The first one is going to be your electrical box, so you're not really going to be in there, but God forbid there's some kind of electrical emergency, the maintenance people are going to come and they're going to need to access that. And then the second one is going to be just a standard closet with your hamper, your ironing board, your iron, and it's just extra storage space too, like I mentioned before, for anybody who might be sleeping in this main area. And then your last, which is closest to the bathroom, your last door is going to be your washer and dryer, and it's the traditional stackable units that you've seen in all of the other one-bedroom DVC resorts. So nothing fancy, you probably have better machines at home, but it's totally doable, and it's nice to have the option to do laundry while you're here, especially if you're here for a longer time, or if you have kids or messy adults in your party. It's just a really nice option to have. Now let's talk overall about Disney's Grand Floridian Villas. Guys, I almost forgot to show you the balcony, and that just would have been a crime, because this balcony is absolutely massive. Again, we are in 1426, so this is a standard view, 1-bedroom villa. They have 2 view categories here at the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. The 2 view categories are standard view, which is going to give you a view of basically the resort, the gardens, the monorail, which is what we ended up with. We ended up with actually a really lovely view being on the 4th floor of the monorail, which just keeps buzzing by. Or you could get lake view, which is what the studio was in. I was in a couple months ago. I'll link above and below, which had a really lovely view up. There goes the monorail now. So cool, so cool. It like doesn't get old. If you're like a real Disney fan, then you're gonna love the monorail. I just can't stop myself. Or you could have a lake view room, which is of course going to cost you more points if you're renting or if you are using your own DVC points here, right? And the lake view rooms are also really, really nice. You can have a variety of views, but they're all going to obviously look at Seven Seas Lagoon, so the electrical water pageant is going to be right in front of you. Really, really lovely. Okay, now let's go talk about what I think about the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. So here is my best take on the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Yes, that is really a mouthful to say, but that's what they named it. So here we are. Now, I really enjoy this resort. This is my 2nd time staying here, and I, as I said before, really like the vibe. I know it's not for everybody, but I really like the theming. Just in terms of amenities, the resort, number 1, the villas, whether you're talking about a studio, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, a grand villa, they are massive rooms, just really, really spacious. They're some of the largest on property. So if space, square footage matters to you, then that's definitely something you want to consider, right? And it's got all of the mod cons minus the USBs, which we already discussed it. I don't need to go over it again. Now, one of the other things for the resort that I really, really love is the location. So you've got not only a variety of restaurants here, you've got quick service, which is Gasparilla Grill, which is great and it's on mobile order. You've also got several dining locations that are table service. So you've got the Grand Floridian Cafe, which is another one that actually used to be terrible, but now is in the last couple of years gotten really, really good, and I like it a lot. So if you haven't tried Grand Floridian Cafe, definitely want to check that out. Now, normally they also have the afternoon tea, which if you haven't done that is really, really cute. They have several signature restaurants here besides Victoria and Albert's, which is a AAA 5-diamond resort. It's the only one in Orlando. So if you're looking to splurge, like really go fancy, like big anniversary, big birthday, check out Victoria and Albert's. That is going to be one of those memorable experiences. But they've also got 2 other signatures, Citricos and Narcoossee's. There's now a walking path that connects this resort, the Grand Floridian Resort, with Magic Kingdom. So you don't even need to get on any kind of transportation if you don't want to. Of course, you can take the monorail over to Magic Kingdom, or you could take a boat over to Magic Kingdom, or now you can walk, which is really nice to have the option, especially sometimes at the end of the night at Magic Kingdom. You know, when you get to that point where you're like, I just want to go back to my room, and then there's like no bus, no boat, you feel like you're waiting forever. We've all been there. The option to walk is really, really nice. That's one of the great things about these monorail resorts, right? So you can also then use the amenities, well, not use the amenities, but you can book dining reservations at the other monorail resorts, like the Contempo, at the Polynesian. So you have tons of amenities. There's a really cute short walking path over to the Polynesian, especially where this DVC building is situated. You're on this side of the resort that's closest to the Polynesian. So if you want to head over to Captain Cook's, their quick service, or Kona Cafe, one of their table service restaurants, it's a really easy walk. So the location is really lovely here at the Grand Floridian if you've never stayed here before. They also have several pools here. So there's a main feature pool with a great kids area with a Mad Hatter theme, which is fun. They've also got a quiet pool, and it's Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Spa being on the back end of that, okay? They have a lovely Senses Spa. So they have 2 main spa locations here on property. The first is going to be over at Saratoga, and the second is here at the Grand Floridian. Again, it's right super close to where the villas are. So if you are here to hit up the spa, you definitely want to check that out as well. Now, I need you to tell me, have you stayed here? If you have, what do you think of the theme? Are you into it, or are you like, no, I don't feel comfortable? I know people on both sides of this argument. So I want you to let me know in the comment below. If you think this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button, and I'll tell you why. Because the YouTube algorithm uses that data to determine whether or not it's a quality video and where it's going to rank it in search results. So if you got anything out of this video, please just do me a favor and hit the like button. If you have other rooms that you want me to tour, let me know. Like, what are your ideas? What rooms do you want to see me tour for you? Just hit me up in the comments and I'll definitely put them on my list of things to do, because you guys know I'm here like way too much. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell, that way you'll be notified when I drop my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.